Blake again. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's nasty little metabolic killer workout. Short, sprinty, getting that heart rate way up there. Today we're gonna take that pace down a little bit and we're gonna hit some abs. Abs, a little bit more legs. This one I want you to dial that intensity down just a bit so you can get through it at a nice consistent pace, okay? Anyway, let's start with the warm up. We got 4 rounds. Throughout these 4 rounds, I want you to steadily increase your intensity just a little bit. Start out fairly slow to moderate, and then just pick it up as you warm up, okay? 8 alternating body weight Romanian deadlift. With these ones here, it's gonna be a little bit tricky with the balance. I know I struggle with it myself a little bit. Once you got to start this by setting those shoulders back, keep that chest up, and I want you to try to avoid bending in the back. Now, I also want you to pretend one leg is tied to your upper body so that when you bend over, that one leg moves with you. Everything stays in sync, okay? So staying on one foot, I'll show you from this angle here, shoulders set back, just keep one foot on the ground. I'm gonna bend over, one leg's gonna move with me. I'm looking to touch the ground and get to mid-shin. From here, I'm gonna stand and that leg comes up with me, okay? Touch and go. Now we're gonna try to alternate these here a little bit. So again, I'm gonna touch one foot, bring it in, and go to the next one. Bring it in, next one, okay? If you struggle with these, have your hand on something as just a little bit of support. If you can, do your best to get down there without support. And then as you start to lose your balance, then maybe grab onto that box or table or whatever it is just to help yourself out so you can continue on with the movement. Let's go through 8 of those total. Then we'll go into 12 flutter kick. Okay, so here, we're gonna lie down on our back. What I want you guys to do is pull those shoulder blades up off the ground and engage that core, okay? Now, if it helps, put your hands underneath your butt, engage that core, feet fairly close to the ground, and just keep them really short. Really short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Short, fast movements, keeping that core engaged. 12 will be kind of 24, okay? So it's every 1, 2, 3, 4 is how you count those reps. So 12 flutter kick, then we'll go to 6 alternating reverse lunge. With these ones, again, just stay tonus torso. You're gonna reach one foot back behind you, bend down, that knee, keep that heel on the ground, and this knee over top of the ankle, keep that chest up, push down through the floor and stand. Alternating, stand. Okay? What I want you guys to do is just think a nice slow controlled drop. Don't slam your knee into the ground. Just touch the knee, drive straight down through that floor to stand back up. If you struggle with lunges, what you can do is just elevate that contact surface a little bit, okay? So here I'm gonna stand in front of that ab mat there. I'm gonna reach back, touch my knee to the ab mat, and good. Okay? So go through 6 of those alternating, so that would be 3 per side. All right. After that, we've got nice and warm. Here we go. We've got a 2-piece workout today, you guys. You're gonna do 5 rounds of this, rest exactly 2 minutes, and then 5 rounds of this. So 5 rounds of 12 single arm bent over row. I have a dumbbell here, but you can pick anything you want at your house. Use a milk jug, use a water jug, something with a little bit of weight. With this movement here, we're looking to bend over a little bit. We keep those shoulders square to the ground, so I don't want to be twisting. I want to pull my shoulder blades back and down and hold them there, okay? I want to get not quite to a 90 degree with the back, but I want to keep that back really straight. I don't want to be standing up like this, and I don't want to be like way down here like this. Find that nice middle ground where you just get nice and tight back here with a nice soft bend in the knee, okay? Keeping that core really tight. I'm going to initiate this movement by pulling my shoulder blade back and then pull the elbow behind me. And then I want a nice slow control on the way down. Pull, down, pull, down. Okay? Nice and explosive on the way up. I want you to think, pull the elbow back behind you. Don't just pull your arm to your shoulder. We want to squeeze those shoulder blades back and pull it back. You're going to go 6 on one arm and then 6 on the other. Okay? and then 15 sit-up. So these, typically what we like to do here is use an ab mat. So an ab mat would sit right behind my tailbone here. I'm gonna open up my knees a little bit, and I'm gonna reach back behind me and touch my shoulder blades to the ground or the ab mat behind me. From here, I'm gonna swing up and sit up. When I sit up, I'd like my shoulder blades to come up over top of my hips. So back, up. Now these are generally a little bit faster of a sit-up, okay? If you don't have an ab mat, go ahead, put a towel underneath your lumbar curve. That helps support your back a little bit. It makes it a little bit easier on that lower back so it's not slamming the ground. Hold your lumbar into a more natural position. If not, feel free to just go right off the ground. Up. If you're really good with sit-ups, don't use your hands at all. Touch your head. Don't pull on your neck. Just touch your head and hold them there. And sit up. Okay? If you have to with assistance, swing. Swing those arms up to help yourself up and out of it. All right? So that's going to be our sit-up. If you really struggle with sit-ups, you guys, just do your best. Go down, and just big crunch. Big crunch. Just do your absolute best and get that nice burn, okay? So we're gonna go for 5 rounds of 6 bent over row on one side, switch sides, 6 on this side, and 15 sit-up. You wanna try to get through that as fast as possible, okay? So I'm thinking we're looking at about 5-6 minutes here to get that part done-ish. After that, rest exactly 2 minutes, and we'll get into 12 jumping lunge and 15 alternating single leg V-up. The 12 jumping lunge is 12 total, so it'll be 6 per side. All right, for these, almost the same as the last lunges that we did in the warm-up. We're gonna touch your knee to the ground, but we're gonna jump out of it. We're looking for that nice explosive extension at the top. I would like to see your legs fully straight at the top as they pass through to go into the next rep. If you don't have jumping lunges, you guys, if that's just too much of a losing form, do normal lunges. Touch, extend. But come out of it fast. Powerful. Powerful. Okay? Again, if you have trouble with lunges, try just elevating the surface that you're touching your knee to get through. 15 alternating single leg V-up. These ones here, lie down on the ground, legs straight out in front of you, lying down on your back, your arms overhead. We are gonna lift one leg and try to reach both hands up to that toe. Touch, 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 touch. These ones get spicy, you guys. So that is 15 total, okay? So 8 on one side, 7 on the other, alternating through. If you really struggle with these, again, just do your best, okay? What you can do is maybe bend the knee and try to pull up as far as you can. Bend the knee, touch, touch. If you really struggle, just lift the leg and just try to crunch up for it. Lift, crunch, okay? Do your best to try to get through the most range of motion as possible for your skill level. So, again, 5 rounds, 12 single arm, dumbbell bent over row, 6 on one side, 6 on the other, 15 sit up for 5 rounds. Rest exactly 2 minutes. 12 jumping lunge, 15 alternating single leg V-up, 5 rounds. Do it as fast as possible. Once you're done that, hit the timer, log how long it took you to do the whole thing together, all right? Have fun, kill it. Stay tuned for the next one.